Action.
What have we been doing this year? We've been recording an album.
You don't need to talk louder, I do. We've been recording an album.
I just said that.
And we've been playing lots of shows, organising a tour, organising an album release show,
Practicing, writing out music,
watching Gilmore Girls.
finishing Gilmore Girls. Yeah, we did a Markham Rib Fest, and that was the first show I think we did with a full band. And it worked out pretty well, actually. We ended up winning, and it was cool, you know, not just having all the pressure on us. When you have people behind you filling out the song, makes you feel more confident about your music, I think, because you hear it like not just as like two guitars and a vocal, and now it's like a full piece song. It's so I don't even know what to say. It's so refreshing, I guess. Something just so different to what we usually hear. And now our backing guys are really good, and I think we're the only ones that mess up once in a while.
Definitely.
So now it kind of sucks that way too, because now all the pressure's kind of on us more.
And we it was bittersweet with the album. We got screwed over because our producer helped us make this amazing album. But now we have to replicate that live. So before it was your guitar part, my guitar part, really simple drum part, really simple bass part, but now it's 20 other elements in it. So we emailed Banners and he replied, which blew our minds because we just had really crappy videos on YouTube, and he replied and he said, yeah, you can play Mod Club with me. So we were shitting our pants, so we had to practice lots.
Then Holly screwed up her tuning on the last song. And
on the gig that meant most to us, I screwed up royally, more than I have in any other gig, which is great.
I'm going to tune again. That's great.
And we had loads of people come up to us and say they liked it, even though I screwed up, so that made me feel a bit better. But that was the biggest crowd we've played to.
Thank you so much.
So we recorded at Orange Lounge, Toronto. I think it's just
really
called
nice
the Orange.
Studio.
Yeah.
Really fancy. They have an endless supply of root beer.
But it was really cool to actually be in a studio with like the whole big thing, like the whole package, like when you see on TV and on movies and people actually go into a studio and it's not just like your basement with a computer. I think it was a lot of fun. It was get up in the morning, get ready for work, which is studio, and then we were there basically for like 12 hours every day, just working.
Except when you had a crush on the gardener.
Oh yeah, that was funny. So it was like the biggest like snowstorm we'd had like this year, apparently. And so we had to go to studio in the morning.
To finish all of our vocals. That was the last day.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna go finish our album, and all of a sudden on the way there on the gardener, basically I was like, we were in the like far right lane, so the other dude was in the far left, and he just lost control and like cut us off basically perfectly horizontal on the gardener.
Oh my god.
Because then we had to spend like 6 hours doing police reports and crap. We ended up going into the studio after though.
We made it.
And we finished like a little harmony part, and that was it. But still, that was the cool thing about that studio. It's almost like a home now. Like you kind of get away from everything and just record.
Before we actually recorded, our producer Alf, before the studio, it was just going over the songs. So we'd play the songs for him and send demos, just making sure like the layout's fine, and then we'd go into rehearsal factory and practice the song with the drummer and just make sure it sounds okay, it's not too long, not too short. And then we go into the studio and start with drums, then guitar, and then vocals. And I napped a lot. because Matt does a lot more guitar parts and bass parts than I sing.
I think it was really cool that like we actually kind of, besides drums, we did the whole album. Like I played bass, piano, guitars were us, vocals were us. Uke. Playing the songs was starting to get old live, at least for me. And then we went in studio and we recorded it, and we would just hear like some of the tracks we laid down, and it's like, whoa, this sounds amazing. And then after you hear that over and over again, it's like, okay, now this kind of sounds like crap. And then you add like another part to it, and it's like, oh,
It's good again.
it's good again. And then it turns to crap, good again, crap. And then when it was all mixed, it was actually really good to hear the final version.
Yeah.
Remember like the first time we heard one of the songs, it was like, whoa, it sounds like real music. Like I think it was cool really seeing the transition and being really hands-on with it.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's a overwhelming turnout. Woo! And those of you that know me know I don't do well with crowds, which is why I chose to be a musician, I guess. But we're going to play our full album tonight, and you can get it by the Kiss Kiss page. Yes, it is. I hope you guys enjoy the songs. Thanks so much.
There once was a girl who fell for another one, called them her lover, cause she sure as hell loved it. When they spoke of the future, the life they'd have together, in the woods, big tall trees, like nothing else could matter. No one would say